Hi and welcome to our Fighting Fit workout, the workout designed to get you toned, healthy and more empowered than ever before. Using the traditional martial art of Muay Thai and the harmonious balance of yoga, we believe this is the ultimate home workout for you.
What sets our workout apart from the rest is that the simple moves that you will learn throughout them can be used for your own self-defense. Mark and I have actually put together a few basic sequences to show you so that you can learn them and do them for yourself.
And of course the moves you'll learn on the DVD are moves taught right here in this gym every day of the week. They're simple, easy to learn and very effective for the street. So let's now go and have a little bit of a look in breakdown sequential order at the moves that we want you to learn. All right, let's start from the start and we're going to look at the very basic things first, how to make a correct fist, okay? First of all, get your hands up, roll your fingers under, tuck them in, not too tight, doesn't have to be too much of a strain, and then just tuck your thumbs on the outside, nice and closed and compact, okay? So there's your fist right there, no fingers pointing out, and as I said, nice and semi-relaxed. Now your stance, you want your foot, your rear foot, or if you're right-handed, your right leg should be back on about a 45-degree angle. Your weight should be dispersed evenly over both legs, your knees very relaxed, okay? A little bit of a tip, however, if you want to set yourself up a little bit. First of all, let's get that lead foot pointing in the direction that you'll be striking. Your kicks and strikes and your elbows and knees will be shooting off. So there's your lead leg. Put your back leg behind, okay? Turn it out, so roughly where your big toe is where your heel will go. Your heel should be approximately shoulder width apart. Good balance over both your feet, your hips not too far back, 45-degree angles is what it's all about. So we go back to making our fist now. There's your feet set up, make your fist nice and relaxed, none of it has to be stressful. Tuck your rear hand, if you're right-handed as I said, just back in nice and tight. Your hand should be up around your jawline, so there's your rear hand there, chambered and ready to roll, and your lead hand out a little ways off your shoulder and sort of around cheekbone height. So as you can see, Eliza's put it together nicely, hips not too far back, rear hand sitting on her jawline, lead hand up around cheekbone eye line level. The foot setup's good. She can roll. Give me a little bit of a roll there, a little bit of a pivot. She can roll through, she can throw her strikes, her kicks, her knees and her elbows will all flow nicely. It is a little bit foreign to stand this way because obviously it's not a move that perhaps or a stance that you would employ every day. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but really good for your core strength. Once you start to get your workout happening, your punches and kicks are flowing, this is where you want to be. This is the position that you really want your stance to be. So have one more look at it. Good balance over the feet, knees slightly bent, elbows tucked in, nice and relaxed. You're going to be able to throw everything nice and relaxed from that stance. And when you throw your strikes, let's get that hip and shoulder roll happening a little bit also. We'll refer to that through the other sequences as they come. Okay, let's move on to the rest of the stuff now. Now we're going to move into elbow striking. I'm just going to show you the correct setup and application of these elbow strikes. Of course, elbows, very hard part of the arm, very strong bone in the body, okay? Very effective in close quarters for your self-defense. Eliza's got her stance all set up, ready to go. The uppercut elbow target areas, of course, underneath the chin and the throat. We get Eliza just to throw a couple of uppercut elbows. She's working to her center line. They've got to be in line with your nose. Lead and rear, see how she fires them nice and relaxed. Everything in your upper body has to be nice and relaxed. The hand has to curve right back, as far back like you're doing up your zipper or scratching the back of your neck there, or brushing your hair back, okay? Simple analogy in getting your uppercut elbows away. So again, you see her rotating through nicely, bringing the hips through, working to that center line, as I said, just like you're brushing your hair back, bringing the point of your elbow up, roughly to your forehead height. So there's your uppercut elbow, working nicely. Now we're going to have a little bit of a look at the roundhouse elbow. Of course, a roundhouse elbow, designed for striking to the neck, the jawline, the temple, close quarter combat, close quarter self-defense application. Great technique, great movement to help with your midsection toning and your core body strength as well, because you're doing that rotating, controlled movement. Again, have a look at Eliza, just working those roundhouse elbows beautifully, rolling them through. The hand goes to the opposite side. Don't tuck it in, throw it to the opposite side of your body, and then roughly around your eye line. So you're striking through. Look at that, beautifully done, putting it together well. Now, we're just going to show you a couple of these techniques in effect and how we'll work in a self-defense situation. So I'll get you to square up, Eliza. Someone gets in your personal space, grabs you around the throat, tries to grab you around the waist, tries to grab anything they're not supposed to grab. She's going to straight away get away that uppercut elbow, which will put my head right backwards, okay? So from here, one, she'll go up, bang. Have a look at that, beautifully done. Okay, so there's your uppercut elbow, striking right up underneath. You can do it off your lead. Again, I'm in her space, getting too close, uppercut elbow, bang. Doesn't even break a nail, beautifully done. Now, off that one, you can't just stop with one shot often, okay? You need to develop your technique. So from here, she gets away her uppercut, boom, and then the roundhouse can come through. Bang, okay?
I'll bring it up through the middle.
Yeah, so she can bring it up through the middle, you can bring it up through the middle, you can bring it around. So, uppercut, one, roundhouse, bang. Okay, there's your close quarter survival skills using your elbows. As you can see, Eliza's not a big person, she's very lightly framed, but let me tell you, and I'll get you to throw one of those elbows just into my palm, bang. We go again, bang. Now let me tell you, if that elbow hits you right on the button, anywhere on the neck or the jawline, doesn't matter how big and bad you are, you're going to feel it. It's going to give you enough time, maybe just to make your way out of that situation, or to finish that situation in whatever way you need to, okay? Develop your technique from there. Whether it's one elbow strike, 4 or 5, or how many it takes, well, it's all about a survival skill and, you know, someone getting into an area where they really shouldn't, and you wanting to look out for yourselves. So there's your basic setup. Eliza did a great job there. Uppercut elbows, roundhouse elbows, they're all in the workout. They're working your core strength as well. They're working your shoulders, they're working your upper body beautifully. And the self-defense applications, well, they speak for themselves. Okay, so elbow techniques explained. We move on now to knees. Okay, what we're going to look at now is, of course, the knee strikes. The knee strikes, another very strong Thai boxing or Muay Thai technique. It's used in close quarters, just as the elbows. The difference with the knee striking is you want to give yourself something to hang on to, something to leverage of. They can be used at range or they can be used in close with the knee strikes, okay? First of all, we're going to show you the clinch or the grapple. When someone's close to you, you shut them down by grabbing them around the head and controlling their neck. Of course, we all know that our head controls our balance. So if you grab someone's head and you shake it around, you're going to take their balance a little bit, and that's going to lead you to set up those most effective knee strikes underneath that clinch. Now, Eliza will go into her fighting stance. We're back to the guard up, and the knee, or the clinch, is your hands shoot forward, hook onto your wrist, and just imagine a head being in there, okay? Just imagine that you've grabbed someone around the head and you're controlling their head, okay? And you're going to affect your knee strikes underneath. I might actually just give you a quick look at that. So from here, once again, I'm in close, trying to grab or get in Eliza's personal space. Now, if I'm a lot bigger, maybe she wants to soften me up with those elbow strikes that we looked at in the elbow segment, or if she can't get me away, then she wants to shut me down. So from here, she'll grab me around the head, and you see there, my hands are brought in, I'm locked in, okay? So she's trapped me inside her guard, inside her clinch, in fact, okay? So there's how that knee clinch is going to affect. Once you're in here, your arms move freely under the knees, okay? So your knees will start to work now. So I'll get you in your stance, Eliza. she'll shoot the clinch. And the first knee we're going to look at is a knee to the midsection. The midsection being your midsection height. So there's her midsection height there. Bring that out in front. Center line rule applies here again. Center line being your nose, right down your center line. So all your strikes work to your center line. You'll notice when she knees, she brings her arms in, helps with your counterbalance. Helps with your counterbalance, and again, just working those shoulders. So we're pulling in, using the hips, bang, in goes that knee strike into the midsection. Okay, you can do it off your rear or your lead leg. With your lead leg, you need to lift, and remember, it's a knee strike. So you're striking with your knee. So you need to make sure that the emphasis of the power is your knee. Don't shoot your leg forward when you're kneeing, because your power is dispersed through your shin and your foot. You want it nice and sharp and tucked. I'll get you to face me, Eliza. And you'll see when she throws that knee, look at that, beautiful. Nice and sharp, that knee's going to deliver a hell of a lot of power. Okay, so that's your knee striking. Look how she works her arms. She brings them in, helps her to counterbalance. Again, we're looking at core development, core strength development. The legs are working, so the fitness benefit or the toning benefit, you're toning your backside, you're toning your legs, you're getting your heart rate up, arms and knees and legs working all together. Fantastic stuff. The target ranges are low, mid and high. So from here, she can knee me into the legs, she can knee me into the body, or once she grabs me up, bang, straight into the face. So we'll work that clinch, grab, knee, legs, body, and up to the face, bang. Okay? See how she gets that knee straight up to the face. The apex of your clinch, I'll get you to show us your clinch again. See the point in there? You've got to always remember that's where your head's at, well that's where their head's at rather, and the knee strike's going to come straight up there. You've got to bring your legs up to your hands, not your hands down to your knees, okay? Because in effect, and I'll get her to grab me again, as soon as she grabs, I'm pulling my head back. So she needs to really get that flexibility happening. Bang, look at that knee, straight up to the jaw. And again, thank you. So there you go. There's your knee strikes, body, up to the head, bring them up nice and high. If you want to get a bit of extra height, once you master the technique, just come up on the balls of your feet. So as your knee, come up. As your knee, come up on that supporting foot. That's also going to work your calf muscles, okay? So, and again, help with your balance and your stability. Boom. So you're getting good core strength, working your legs, working your backside, arms all going. Fantastic way of getting a workout. And again, another great close quarter technique that you can use in your self-defense arsenal. So well done, Eliza. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the punches. I'm going to show you how those power punches are going to work for you. While you get your Rocky music on, we're going to get into the punching power now and the punches. So first of all, back to that setup again. Now with the punches, because there's so much upper body movement, you really need to make sure that you've got a good foundation and a good base with your feet. Okay, so you've got to be balanced over both of your feet. First punch we're going to look at is your jab. It's your bread and butter punch. It's that straight jab off your lead hand. Okay, the jab always comes off your lead hand. It's an offensive and defensive weapon for you guys that are looking to have a fight in the boxing ring. Okay, but for you guys at home, it's obviously a very simple punch, straight down the tube, straight down the middle. See how Eliza's rolling the hip out nice and long, and looking down that arm, okay? So as the fist goes out, center line rule again, okay? Center line rule again. When the punch goes out, the chin goes down, you look through your brow. Okay, let's get that technique correct. And there's your jab. Now your jab, you snap it out nice and quick, like a whip, long and centered. Use your hip and your shoulder to develop your power through your strike. Okay, look at that, beautifully done. Okay, rolling through nicely. We're going to have a look at the rear hand now. I'll just get you to shorten your stance up a little bit for that rear. Rear hand sitting on the jawline. You rotate through and back. Rotate through, long and back. You'll notice Eliza comes up on the ball of the foot, brings the knee, the hip, the shoulder, and then the punch. So the movement actually comes from the ground and then rolls out. Again, center line being the golden rule, opposite hand comes back. So when you're striking with one hand, the opposite hand is back, guarding your jawline, guarding the opposite side of your face. Your chin's down, so that's protected by your shoulder, okay, of the striking arm. So there's your two straight head punches, okay? You cross, straight down the middle, and you jab. Snappy jab, nice long power punch. Anything off your rear hand or off your rear side, that's your power, because you're generating so much more power with that body move. Bang, straight down the middle. Again, rotating through. You want to work this one a little bit more. As you roll through on your punches, let's make a little bit of an ab crunch. So crunch your midsection as you punch. Punch and crunch. Punch and crunch, all working your core, working your midsection. You don't always have to do sit-ups to work your midsection. You can just learn to train those muscles, okay? So you tense when you punch through the body. So you're getting two workouts in one. Your upper body, your arms, your hips, your shoulders all working in, and then you're bringing your belly into it as well. That's your straight punches right there. Eliza's throwing them out, rapid fire style, great stuff. And we're going to have a look at your hook punch now. Okay, we're looking at your boxer's hook or your hook punch. A simple explanation on this one, and we've sort of laid the foundation for it already, is in the elbow part, okay? So when you throw your elbows, you pivot, you roll, hip and shoulder comes through, eye line height, okay? There you see that. So I'll get Eliza just to throw those elbows again. You'll see it comes from the ground up, the elbows fire out. Now we're looking at the punch. The only difference is the hand positioning. So rather than having your hand tucked, it's coming out and having a bit of distance in front of you. So you're reaching with that hooking punch. Okay, so there's your hooking punch. Arm coming out, set up all the same. And this is what we're trying to achieve with this system. It's like building blocks. Everything comes together nicely. You master the techniques and they all just flow into each other. So you'll see Eliza there executing some beautiful hooking punches. Target area of the hooking punches, it's important that you know what you're trying to target. So when you're throwing your strikes, you know exactly the height and range of where you have to hit. The hook punch is really designed in traditional boxing at the jawline. Okay, so there you go. So it's coming around at your jawline height. The temple, side of the head, and the neck. Okay, so that's your target areas for the hooking punch. In this workout, it's really just designed to get you moving, get your upper body rotating from side to side, working on the core balance, working on the core strength, midsection tone up, shoulders up. You've got to keep them up the whole time. Always have your guard up, never have your hands down. Keep those hands up, push yourself, get the punches blasting out, straight punches and hooks. Okay? Control the movement. Don't let the punches go swinging way past you. The punch should stop in line with the opposite arm. So your lead hook should stop roughly in line with your rear arm, and your rear hook should stop roughly in line with your lead shoulder. So you don't need to be swinging too far past. Okay, and once again, get that twist through the midsection. Let's start toning up that midsection and get that twist happening, and make sure that you're rotating through. A good little exercise to do with this one, I'll get you to just face the camera, Eliza. Now, look forward. Pick something on the wall, pick a spot on the wall or something in front of you. Keep your hands up and let's just rotate through and look forward. Rotate through, look forward. There's a good training exercise for you to get used to rolling your body weight from side to side without losing your balance and getting your punches set up right as well. So the only difference now from that movement is that you start to put the strikes out with that movement. So from there, I'll get Eliza to keep that body roll happening side to side and start to throw out a few punches. So as you roll through with your right, you throw your right. As you come back with your left, you throw your left. Back to the right, back to the left, back to the right, back to the left. It all just comes together nicely. So one controlled movement, always working through, focusing on your core, and that's your hook punch. Now we're going to have a little bit of a look at the straight body punch. Okay, so it's starting to all come together now nicely for you, hopefully. Target areas thus far have been only upstairs, but we want to go down and work the midsection now, okay, and work your legs. So your striking area is going to be that midsection, okay? The workout area for you guys at home is going to be working those legs. So from your fighting stance, let's just square up our fighting stance again. Remember, shoulder width apart, back foot back, 45-degree angle out to the side, guard up. The difference with this is you need to drop your weight forward and take a bit of a step with that straight body punch because you need to come down and in. So from here, we're going to slide with our lead leg forward and strike with our lead hand and come back. So slide, drop and punch. Slide, drop and punch. That's your lead body punch. Okay, so Liza's dropping in, striking to that center line, but straight down to the solar plexus. Same thing off the rear, okay? You step with your lead, rotate through, strike to that midsection. Rotate through, strike to that midsection. Make sure your back leg's out on a 45. You've got nice balance as you drop and roll, and the opposite hand comes up. Bang, straight into that midsection. As you come back, your hand comes up. Once again, drop, punch, up. Drop, punch, up. Drop, punch, up. Now we're going to drop and you can put them together. So as you drop, lead and rear, come up. 1, 2, come up. And you really feel that through your legs, okay? So it's great for your thighs. It's great for your backside. It's really a good one for toning up your legs. Push yourself, do it as many times as you can. It's like doing a lunge, okay? It's like doing a squat. Very similar, but you know, fitness with a bit of meaning. You're putting those punches in, you're thinking about using your hands and your feet all together. It's a bit more of a challenge, but that's what makes it interesting. There's your body punch. We're going to move on now. Last punch of the combos is going to be the uppercut. So let's have a little bit of a look at the uppercut. Okay, so we've done 3 of our 4 punches. Now we're going to work the very popular uppercut punch. Okay, you'll see a lot of fighters throwing those uppercuts in the boxing fights or in the ring combat style fighting that you might see on TV or at those big sports arenas in the Olympics, so on and so forth. But the uppercuts, simple explanation for this one, imagine throwing a ball in the air. From there, you have the ball, you throw it in the air, okay? You use your legs a little bit, you use your arms a little bit, it's just like throwing a ball in the air, okay? Our target areas are going to be under the chin, okay? That's what we're going for with that uppercut. Center line, don't forget your center line. Everything comes back to working that center line and being balanced. Footwork has to be, okay, in place. Your stance has to be nice and balanced. And you know what? If you're in your stance and you don't feel comfortable, set it up again, change it up, okay? Get yourself feeling comfortable and balanced so that you can execute your strikes correctly. The uppercut is coming up, under the chin, and off the rear, rotate through and come up. So a little bit of a leg pump, doesn't need to be too. To challenge yourself, if you find that easy, you know what, make it more of a workout for your legs. Dip down a bit more. It's probably not the way the technique would be thrown in a combat situation, but with regards to the workout, just change it up, mix and match. It's all about you. If you want to work your squats a bit, well then do that with your uppercut, with your uppercut, with your uppercut. So bring them up and power up on them. Okay, so there you start to mix it in. Taking it down to the extreme level with a big squat, So therefore you're working your legs, you're working your butt, you're toning that lower body, okay? And you're working that punching with it all. Okay, so we've got our target area. Where is it? Center line, up under the chin. The legs are working, and the uppercut is designed to pop the head up of your opponent, so then you can use your hooks and your straight punches. You mix and match, you can combine your boxing combinations as much as you like. What we're doing here is just showing you the correct setup for it all. Straight punches, hooks, uppercuts, dropping punches to the body. We put it all together in the workout. This is just the basics to get you on the road. And Eliza's doing it fantastic. I think I've taught you well. There you go, so there's your punches. Let's have a little bit of a look at the kicks that you're going to need to know now. All right, let's move into the kicking. Of course, kicking, pretty much universal in most martial arts, or almost every martial art, and the Thai boxing or Muay Thai fighters are renowned for their power kicking. What we're going to show you here is some good self-defense applications and the correct setup for it. Make sure your stance is right, you're balanced over both your feet, okay, your guard is up, and the setup of the push kick is the first one we're going to look at. Let's just break it down. First, you lift and prop through the core, okay, balance yourself and back down. So there's your setup for your push kick, and off the rear it's the same thing. Lift, bring that knee up and hold, okay? So there's your setup and back down, okay? Step one is to lift the leg, and the height of your thigh from here will dictate where that kick's going to go. So the higher you lift your thigh, the higher the kick will go. If I lift my thigh right up, the kick's going to go straight up there, right up under the chin. If I'm going to go straight, it's going to go straight into the midsection. And it's used for distancing. So the foot's going up and out, ball of the foot, out, ball of the foot, out, ball of the foot. Keep your balance, keep your core. Challenge yourself a little bit with this one. Same thing off the rear, up, out, kick with the ball of the foot, out, boom, nice power. Nice strong leg, get it out there, hold, back. We might just demonstrate this one for you, okay? So from here, Eliza drops into her stance. If it's a self-defense stance, your hands are always open, you never make a fist. Hands are up, it's all guarding your face, nice and tight, keeping strikes away. If I go to walk in, the push kick keeps me at bay. Boom. Okay, we'll do it again. Put it in there, let's go. Boom. Again. Boom. Keeps me at bay. Off the lead leg, it's up, it's speared out and into that midsection. So from here, push kick, boom. See, I'm kept out of her space. Boom. And I'm back, rear leg, boom, keep me away. So she can go two. Stop me with the first one, push me away with the second one. And there I go. Okay, great one for working those legs again, great one for your core strength, and pretty little handy technique as a self-defense measure as well. Make sure you've got a good base though, you've got good balance. One that you want to use only if you're really comfortable and confident with that. Okay, let's have a look now at the roundhouse kick or the round kick. All right, let's have a little bit of a look at those roundhouse kicks. Of course, you've probably all seen them in movies and on all those action flicks that you've watched. The roundhouse kick is a great kick also for your core strength. It's a very dynamic kick, and the kick, if executed correctly, can generate a hell of a lot of power. First of all, for you novices, we're just going to go to the thigh. And the idea is that you're kicking that thigh to cork it up, but also getting that nice hip rotation happening. You need to pivot on that supporting foot, okay? You have to pivot on the supporting foot because it will help you rotate correctly through with your technique, and you don't want to put any pressure on your knee joint, okay? If you don't pivot on that supporting foot, your whole body weight is twisting on that one knee, and that's a definite no-no, okay? So breaking it down, guard up, back to your fighting stance. Let's just do the setup of the technique. Lift the leg, That's going to open your hip. And then we're just going to roll and put it down and come back, okay? Lift, roll, and come down. And we come back. So there is your setup. Lift, roll, and come down. Now, to execute the kick, all you got to do is just extend that shin, extend that foot, toes back, and there's your roundhouse. So nice and wide, hands up, fists up, open the hip, roll it out, chop down with that roundhouse kick. You can go to the legs, you can go to the body, and you can go right up to the head if you want to challenge yourself up a bit. Legs, body, head. We get Eliza to show you guys how it will be affected. You've got your inside thigh kick as well. You've got your outside thigh kick. You've got your rib kick. And then you've got your high head kick. Bang. Okay, we'll do it again. Legs, body, head. There you have it. Beautifully done. The pivot is oh so important. You have to have that pivot working for you. Okay, you want to challenge it up a bit, you can switch and you can do the same thing off your opposite leg or off your lead leg. So you switch back and then you kick round. Same deal with the pivot, okay? Bang, there she goes. She likes to kick me, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I think she gets a little bit of pleasure out of it. So again, from there, boom, straight into that rib cage, up to the head, bang, straight up to the head. So you can challenge yourself up, you can work the opposite sides of your body, roundhouse, roundhouse, you work that push kick, you work that roundhouse, you're starting to put your combinations all together, keep your base, work your core, when you're rolling through, keep the emphasis on your core as well, okay, because we want to make sure that you're developing all of that as well. The abs, the midsection, the legs, they're all coming into play now. And of course, in your workout, you'll start to combine everything, kicks, punches, knees and elbows, all working together. The roundhouse kick, one of the most effective kicks and one of the most fun kicks too. You can get a bag at home like we have here and you can do your roundhouse kicks on the bags, you can do your push kicks on those bags, you can strike them and you can work everything out and challenge yourself up. If you really want to challenge yourself up, try and double up on the kicks. So roundhouse, 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 roundhouse. See how many times you can do it off the same leg, change, same thing. And away you go. Challenge yourself up, mix and match. The workout is geared at giving you a structure, putting it all together, but then as you master it, you can start to develop even more technique for yourself. Your kicks, rather than always being at the legs or the body, you can start to bring them up to the head. It's a lot more of a challenge, don't you agree? You can mix and match it for yourself. There's the kicks. There's most of the weapons done now. We're going to have a quick look at a self-defense application and hope you're enjoying it all. All right, we've gone through the kicks, the punches, the knees, the elbows, various combinations you can employ, but the main emphasis for me in putting this together was of course the self-defense benefits that hopefully will be achieved from doing the workout. Now obviously the self-defense aspect of it is very important and it all starts from your setup. Okay, obviously your feet positioning is very important. You have a good base, you're able to move quickly if you have to. The other important point is in any self-defense situation, there's never an aggressive stance, which is the fist, okay? The stance is always passive, palms pointing forward, chin down to guard for any surprise attacks or grabs. And the other thing, the other major benefit out of having your hands open in a relaxed stance is that your hands can move and deflect a lot quicker, strike a lot quicker, counter a lot quicker. Once you make a fist, especially if you're tensed and they're clinched up really tightly, it does slow your movement down. So I like the self-defense guard to always be open, like Eliza's got there. Open, relax, chin down, and you're going to try and diffuse any situation from there or be aware of any situation. So if there's someone looking to get into your personal space, trying to grab you or hit you or anything like that, this is a good poise to be at, a good setup for you, okay? So from here, Eliza's, she's already jumping the gun a bit, and we want to be in a personal space, which is great. From here, anytime I come forward, she's ready to redirect my arms, redirect that grab, boom, and then set me up for a palm heel strike. Palm heel striking is exactly the same as the setup for your striking with your fist. The difference is if you hit something hard with the bony part of the fist, there's a lot of small bones in your hands that potentially will be injured. So you want to use this very strong part of your fist, okay, of your hand rather. So this strong part here, okay? Fingers back, and the technique is exactly the same as you're punching. Rolling through, hip and shoulder, powering up, or guarding with your lead. Guarding with your lead, power striking off your rear. The palm heel strike can be used again on the chin, on the throat, on the bridge of the nose. The bridge of the nose will make the eyes water, and then you can get away with your elbow. Especially if you've been grabbed, you need a softening technique. If someone bigger and more powerful than you grabs you, to think that you can get out of that hold with one strike is a little bit delusional. You need to have a multiple number of strikes executed correctly. That's going to guarantee your survival in that situation. Okay, so from here, first of all, off a grab, a forward grab to the throat, around the neck, to the upper chest area, anything like that. Awareness, number one, and the defense has to come in very quickly from there. So from here, forward, bang, palm heel, straight up under the chin, grab to the shoulders or the head, lapel, hair, grab whatever you have to, knee strike into the midsection or just above the groin area. The groin area is another target area, but you really have to affect that strike correctly. So in, we'll double over your opponent, take the leg back, and then you've got your elbow striking from there. 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. Push away, fingers into the face from there. Even stuff like just raking the face or just pushing away. No, that type of movement is all the type of actions that you want to employ. From a strike, again, guard up nice and high, defending your head and your face, looking through your guard, slapping, bang. There's a couple of strikes right there, depending on your range. If I fall forward, beautiful uppercut elbow. Eliza's starting to put it all together. I think actually she likes to hit me, but that's another story. So from here, if I come in, slap, she's got options. Palm heel, knee, elbows, boom, boom, or she can go straight in. If I fall forward off that slap, there's an elbow right there. Boom, straight in. Underneath, to the nose, to the jaw. A little bit rattled, but it's all good. It's all what you have to do to look out for yourselves. And of course, if someone's getting into your personal space, someone's trying to inflict their will on you, you have to do whatever you have to do to survive and to maintain, your area and not let that happen. Whatever works. In this situation, employ whatever works for you. Okay, as I said, you've got your raking, you've got your fingers into the face as distractions, which you can then set up your elbows. Straight in, something as simple as fingers into the eyes, okay, bang, and then an elbow strike after. So the flinch, and then employ whatever you need to. Practice the skills, put it all together. Most importantly, use what is comfortable for you, okay? Don't try and do anything that is feeling uncomfortable. And people say practice makes perfect. Not correct. Perfect practice makes perfect. So work the techniques over and over until they're affected right, okay? Every martial artist is on the mat, training continuously every week, some every night, to perfect their skills, so that when the situation and the time arises, instinct kicks in and you use exactly what you know and what you've been practicing to use. So those moves that Eliza's getting down and being able to throw at will, they have to become instinct. And they only become instinct by doing them over and over and over again. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a world title boxer or a novice starting, they all get in the gym, start moving around, using their footwork, using their kicks and punches and putting it all together so that when fight day comes or the situation arises, they fire without even thinking about it. For you guys, it's also the benefit of doing the workout, getting fitter, getting stronger, getting more toned, legs, abs, shoulders, all of that can come into it. Throw in some push-ups, throw in some sit-ups, mix it up, lunges, whatever you need to do. Our workout is a good foundation and a good starting point for you to start your journey. I hope it all works well for you. I hope that you never need to use any of the skills that you're going to be taught from the DVD, but I hope if the situation ever arises that it helps you. We're really glad to have put this together. We've enjoyed it and we hope that you enjoy the workouts daily at home as well.
Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Draw the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and out. Close your eyes and notice your feet. Spread the toes. Rock gently forward over the toes and back over the heels. Come to a rest in a place of balance. Inhale slowly through the nose, expanding the belly. Raise arms beside the ears. Look up at the hands, allow the shoulders to soften. Exhale, release arms to the side of the body. Inhale, raise arms, link thumbs. Exhale and gently reach fingertips out to the left. Fingertips reaching to the right. Return to centre, release the arms. Inhale, raise arms and link thumbs. Exhale and gently reach fingertips out to the left. Fingertips reaching to the other side. Inhale, return to centre. Fingertips reaching gently back. Exhale, release arms. Inhale, raise the arms and look up. Bend the knees slightly. Exhale as you bend at the hips to fold forward. Inhale, straighten arms, spine and legs if you can. Gaze forward. Exhale, release spine and arms. Allow the head to hang. Bend knees and gently roll the spine. Head comes up last. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, raise the arms and look up. Exhale as you bend at the hips to fold forward. Fingertips on the floor, take the left leg back into a lunge. Inhale, raise the rib cage away from the right thigh. Exhale. Bring the right leg back in line with the left. Knees hip distance apart. Hands on the floor. Inhale, then exhale as you hunch your back. Draw the chin and belly in and tailbone under. Inhale as you lift your head and tailbone to scoop the back. Repeat this movement 2 more times. Step the feet forward between the legs. Bend the knees and gently roll the spine up. Head comes up last, shoulders down. Inhale, raise the arms and look up. Bend the knees slightly. Exhale as you bend at the hips to fold forward. Inhale, take the right leg back into a lunge. Raise the rib cage away from the left thigh. Exhale, bring the left knee back in line with the right. Float tailbone to ceiling to an inverted V. Left knee is bent as you gently straighten the right leg. Straighten the left leg as you gently bend the right knee. Inhale and exhale as you continue this pedaling motion 2 more times to each side. If you can, gently straighten the legs. Hold posture for 3 deep breaths. Keep arms and back straight. Aim to move chest closer to thighs and heels closer to the mat. Return knees to mat. Step the feet forward between the hands. Draw the belly in as you gently roll the spine up, head coming up last, shoulders releasing. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, release the arms. Bring hands together in prayer position at the chest. Inhale, move hands to the left. Exhale, move hands back to center. Inhale, move hands to the right. Shift weight to right leg as you slowly bring left knee up as high as you can. Gently release left foot to the floor. Raise the right arm beside the ear. Draw the left heel towards the left buttock. Knee pointing down. Reach the left arm back to take hold of the foot. Draw the belly in, hips and right shoulder facing forward. Take deep breaths. Gently release foot to the floor. Shift weight to left leg as you slowly bring right knee up as high as you can. Clasp hands around the right leg, just below the knee or under the thigh. Gently release right foot to the floor. Raise the left arm beside the ear. Draw the right heel towards the right buttock, knee pointing down. Reach right arm back to take hold of the foot. Gently release foot to the floor. Bring hands together in prayer position. Namaste.
Alright, let's get our warm-up started with some basic moves just to get the blood flowing. So start by jogging on the spot. What we're going to start with is some high knees and some heel kicks. We're going to do 4 slow and then 8 quick. I'll count you in. And 5, 6, 7, 8, slow. Slow, slow, then quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heel kicks. Slow. Then quick ones. Then we're going to do it again with high knees. 3, 4, and 8 quick. Then heel kicks, slow, slow. Don't forget to hold it and hold your core strong. Then we're going to do a combo, so slow, slow, then heel, heel, up, and 2 more times, and then we're going to try it fast. So last time, then speed it up. And up, up, back, 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 back. Then jog on the spot and jog. Then add some punches, punch. Just nice and loose, jog, and then punch. Then we're going to do some switches. On the switches, you can just punch to the floor, shake it all out. Keep going. And our next move is going to be a side to side bob and weave. Side, side. Get your arms up and your back straight. Keep the back straight and the core activated. And your arms up in fighter stance. 2 more. Then we're going to jog back on the spot and add some punches in. So jogging. Then add your punches. Keep them nice and loose. Into switching. Punch to the floor on these. Make sure you're nice and loose. Okay, now take a breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. So we're going into fighter stance. Right leg behind left. Guard up. Legs are shoulder width apart. Slightly bent knees. Now we're going to twist. So this is giving us our punching action. Make sure that your feet are pivoting on the floor so that you don't hurt your knees. And it gives you the power from your hips. So we're going to add some punches. And punch. Make sure you're punching right down the center. And you can feel the power coming from your hips and your shoulders. So keep that going. And 4, 3, 2, 1, into switches. Punching down to the floor. Make sure you're nice and loose. Back into jogging. Then add your punches in. Keep these ones nice and loose. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 lots of 8. From 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 and 2. Just keep everything nice and loose. 3. Last one. 4. Back into switches. So we're just shaking it all out. Now back to the high knees. And heel kicks. Then the fast combo. Heel, kick, heels up. Now breathe in. And breathe out. Now let's get into some elbow strikes. So guard up nice and high in fighter's stance. We're aiming for head strikes. So we're going to start with some roundhouse on the lead. Just make sure that you're bouncing to get your balance. Keeping your elbows up. We're going to start off with a roundhouse lead, 8 slow, and then 16 quick. Okay, so we're going to roll from the hip. So move the hip, and then the elbow comes. You're lining your chin up with your elbow. Don't forget to pivot. And then we're going to go some quick ones. So quick. And then we're going to go on the rear. So rear. Don't forget to roll from the hip and keep your other hand up high. You are aiming for the head. Then quick. Then we're going to put them together, starting slow. Slow. Then we're going to do some quick ones. And quick. So make sure they're rolling from side to side. Then we're going to do some uppercuts. So uppercut comes past like you're brushing your hair and just lean into it. Then the rear, same thing. Make sure you're leaning from the hip. Guards up nice and high. Then we're going to go fast. And then on the rear. Then we're going to put them together. So, lead, rear. Making sure you're keeping the hands rolling past the ear, always hitting the center spot. Then quick ones. Quick, quick. So keep the hands rolling past the ear. Then come back into fighter stance, guard up and just bounce. So we're going to go into our combo, which is an uppercut lead and a roundhouse rear. So we'll do it slow, up and round, back, guard. Up, round, back, guard. Round, and then quick, quick, guard. Quick and guard. Up, around, so under the chin, inside of the head. Now we're going to do the same combo, one last time. So just bounce, guard up nice and high, same combo, adding a step and another roundhouse. So we're going to go uppercut lead in the step, roundhouse rear, roundhouse lead, back and reset. So slow, around, and back. Step, around, back. Forward, up, round, back. One more time, then fast. So fast, 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you snap it right out. Finish with a bang. 4 more. 2, 3, 4. And then just bounce it out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take a quick drink break. Now, let's get into some switches because we're moving into knee strikes. Let's start with the rear knee strike, which is aimed at the midsection. Okay, so we're going to get hands in grapple grip and rear, And we're doing slow ones to start with. Keep your knees sharp and pointed, and keep your elbows in. And what we're doing is pulling in to the same armpit of the knee that we're kicking. And keep your core activated. Now we're going to go into fast ones. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lead. So we're going slow. Don't forget to pull in. Hold your core so you've got balance. Keep your knees up and your toes pointed down. And we're going to go into fast ones now. 2, 3. They're like double knees. And then we're going to go into some switches. And switch it out, just shake it all out. So what we're going to do is keep that speed and put them together, starting with the rear. And keep switching. So we're going to go into stance, grapple grip, and rear, lead, rear. Don't forget to pull the grip into the shoulder of the knee that you're using. Give it a bit of oomph. So we're going to go back into switches after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and switches. Keep the switches going and shake it out. The next one is a double rear, step forward and a lead. Then we're going to step back and reset. So just watch it really nice and slow. And double, double step. Rear forward and reset back. Keep your arms up. Step forward, knee, and reset back. One more time, slow. And step forward, knee, and reset, arms up. Quick, quick, step, quick, and reset. 1, 2, step, knee, and reset. 1, 2, reset. 1, 2, knee, reset. Keep the knees nice and high. And one more. Then back into switches. Keep it nice and light and shake it out. The next is a double up combo for a bit of a challenge. Starting on the rear, first is a body shot, the second is a head shot. So grapple grip and body and high. Body, high. Body, high. You can go up onto the toes and high. Body and high. Body and high. Body, then we're going to go into the lead, and body, and high, body, and high. Just get it as high as you can, okay? It doesn't have to be right up. This is great for self-defense, excellent for core strength, and the legs and your butt. And one more, and up, and switch it out. Good work. Okay, now we're going to breathe in, and breathe out. Everyone loves punching. It's great for self-defense and can be really empowering. So let's start with a jab. We're going to do 4 slow and 8 fast. So in your fighter stance, and just bounce it out and slow. Now you're rolling off the hip and punching down the center line. And 1, and fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go into the rear and rear cross. So this is really rolling down. I'm pivoting the foot and fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to jog. And 8, and jog on the spot. Punch it out and make sure you're nice and loose. What we're going to do now is we're going to put it together. We're going to do 4 slow and then go into some fast ones with some bouncing. Okay? 6, 7, 8. slow, slow, bounce. Slow, slow, bounce. Fast, bounce, fast, bounce. We're going to do that with all of our combos in this one, on all the fast combos. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. So switches. Okay, now let's move on to a new target area, the body. So we're going to start with the rear and finish with the lead, 1 at a time, 4 slow, 8 fast. And bounce into it, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lunge, down, punch, and back. Step, lunge, punch, back. Step, lunge, punch, back. One more, lunge, punch, and fast. Make it one movement. Step, lunge, and punch. Step, lunge, punch, back. Still roll. And 2, and one more. Then on the lead, step, lunge, punch, back. Step, lunge, punch, back. One more after this. So last one. Then we're going to do it in one movement. Lunge, punch, back. Step, punch, back. Lunge, punch, back. Lunge, punch, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch it out. We're going to put it together now, the lead and the rear. So the first combo, we're going to do 2 lunges and do it slowly. Bounce and 5, 6, 7, 8. Lunge and up and lunge, up and lunge and lunge. Now we'll do 4 more. Then on the next one, we're doing 1 lunge to 2 punches. Last one. And go. And 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. Quick. Quick. Done. Back. Now switch it out. Shake it all out. Punch down to the ground. Now we're going to go into hooks. We're going to start on the lead and finish on the rear. Same deal, 4 slow, 8 fast. So bounce into it and lead. Now you want to pivot and you power from the hips and the shoulder. Now fast, quick, whip it around. It's almost like a slap to the side of the face. Now rear, slow, nice and controlled, lots of pivoting. And fast. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it out. Now make sure you're shaking your arms right out. We're going to put it together, lead and rear, 4 slow, and then a fast combo. And hook, 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 hook. This is the slow combo. In the quick one, we're going to put a little bounce in. So, quick, quick, bounce. Quick, quick, bounce. Quick, quick, bounce. Make sure you're still pivoting and guards up. Keep your wrists straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch it out. Next thing we're going to do is uppercuts. Just make sure you're shaking that right out so you're nice and loose. Same deal, lead then rear, and 4 slow, 8 fast. Bounce to get into it, and I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Underneath the chin, power comes from the hips and the shoulder. Then do quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce it, and we're going to go into the rear. Slow. And make sure you're coming right up into the center, and then back your guard back up. Quick, quick, quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then switch it out and put it together. So we're going to go lead, rear, 1, 2, back. Keep the bounce going while you're doing the uppercuts. And that'll help you with your technique. And last one. And then we're going to bounce it out. The next one we're going to do is a combo. So we're going to do jab, cross, hook, step and uppercut. Okay? So let's just do it slowly. And jab, cross, hook, step and uppercut. Back, guard. Jab, cross, hook, step and up. Back and bounce. Jab, cross, hook, step and uppercut. Back and bounce. Now you're always aiming for the center. 2, hook, step and uppercut. Back, bounce. Now let's do it quicker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce. 1, 2, hook, up, bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce. 1, 2, 3, step. Don't forget to step. Bounce, 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 bounce. 2, hook, uppercut. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Step and shake it out. Then our next combo is a jab, cross with a bottom weave like in the warm-up. We're going to finish with a body shot lunge. So let's just do it slowly. And jab, cross, bottom weave, body shot, and bounce at the end. Get back into it. Jab, cross, bottom weave, body shot, back, bounce. Okay, so 2 more times. Slow, body shot, back, bounce. 5, 6, 7. Last one. Jab, cross, bottom weave, body shot. See how much rotation and roll I've got? Let's do it fast. 1, 2, and jab. 1, 2, bob and weave, jab, and bounce. Bob. So, jab, cross, bob, and body shot, and bounce. 1, 2, bob, body shot, and bounce. 2 more. 1 more. And switch it out. Good work. Okay, a bit of a jog on the spot. We're going to breathe in and out. Heart rate should still be right up there. Okay, let's keep the heart rate going. So keep jogging on the spot because now we're into some explosive Muay Thai kicks. We're going to start with some push kicks, starting with the lead and ending with the rear. Okay, so let's bounce into it. Get your guard up because that'll help with your balance. And bounce into it, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So chamber the leg, spear it forward, back and down. Chamber, spear, back and down. Up, push, back, down. Keep the toes back. Now let's do it quick in one movement. Quick, down, quick. Now you're going for the midsection. Keep your arms back. And you can lean back a little bit as you thrust the foot forward. And 1 more. Now onto the rear. So bounce it out and get ready for the rear. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, rear, up, back. Chamber, push, chamber, back. Up, push, up, back. Up, push, up, and fast. 1. And kick, and kick, and kick. If you lean back, it'll help with your balance. And 2 and 1 more. And switch it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a lead and a rear kick. Okay? So we're going to bounce. 5, 6, 7. Start with the lead. Lead. Step onto it and rear, step back. Lead, step onto it, rear, step back. Don't forget to keep your core activated. 3, 2, 1. And switch it out. And now we're going to do some tie round kicks. So we're going to start on our rear leg, doing some slow, showing you the technique, and then we'll do some fast. We'll put it back together. Okay, so we're going to go knee up, pivot and kick, knee up, back. Knee, pivot and kick, and back. See how I keep my guard up? And I use that to help me pivot. One last slow one, and then put it as one movement. Yeah. Yeah, I like to bring my hands a little bit to the side, in front of my face, so that I'm got my guard in the way of my opponent. Last one, then we're going to switch it out, and what we're going to do is we're going to switch stance, and we're going to do a roundhouse off the lead. So switch, so that your right leg's now forward, same technique, slow, 5, 6, 7, 8, lift the knee, kick, and lift, down, lift, pivot and kick, and down, lift, pivot and kick, lift, down, lift, pivot and kick. Make sure that you keep your knee a little bit flexed. If you can't kick this high, kick lower. Then do fast, put it together. See how bringing my hands over helps with the balance? Make sure your feet are staying shoulder width apart when you're coming back. And into switches. That's good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a switch kick into a roundhouse rear. So focus on your core balance. So we're going to start with a switch and then a kick. Switch, kick, roundhouse, back. Switch, kick, roundhouse, back. Switch, kick, roundhouse, back. Switch, kick, roundhouse, back. And switch it out. That's great. So the next combo is going to be a push kick off the lead and a roundhouse off the rear. We're going to start slow and then do it fast. Okay, so we're going to go push and kick and push and kick and push and kick. One last slow one and fast. One, kick and kick, kick. Don't forget to pivot. Really important when it's fast to still pivot. 2 and one more. 1. So let's go into our switches, and we're going to do our second combo is the same combo. We're going to add on a switch kick and another push kick. Okay, so it's the same combo. Let's do it slowly. So push off the lead, step forward, roundhouse kick and back, switch kick and push kick off the rear, push kick off the front, roundhouse, switch kick and push back, push, roundhouse, switch, kick, and push, and roundhouse, switch, kick, and push, and now let's do it a little bit faster. Push, round, switch, kick, push, and bounce. 5, 6, 7, and push, round, switch, kick, lead, and bounce. 5, 6, 7, and push, round, switch, kick, push, and back, bounce. Push, round, switch, kick, lead. And we're going to bounce one more time. Push, round, switch, round, lead. Okay, so breathe in, deep breath, and breathe out. Okay, so let's just jog on the spot because we're now moving into the final section of our workout. We're going to combine all 8 weapons of Muay Thai that we've just gone through. Okay, so our first combination is an elbow and knee combination. Okay, so let's get into stance, and it's going to be, we'll do it slow, and it's rear knee, lead knee, and rear elbow to finish. And then just get ready again, rear knee, and then we're going to do a lead knee, and then we're going to do a roundhouse elbow to finish. And let's go. And rear knee, lead knee, and roundhouse elbow and back. So let's do it a bit quicker. Rear, lead, roundhouse, back. Rear, lead, and roundhouse, back. Rear, lead, roundhouse, guard up. Rear, knee, round, guard up. 1, 2, round. And keep the elbow in line with the chin. One more. Okay, let's do some switching into our next combo, which is a punch and kick combo. More your kickboxing combo. So we're going to go jab, cross, front kick, roundhouse, back. Jab, cross, and push kick off the lead and roundhouse off the rear. Jab and cross, don't forget to roll off the hip, front kick and roundhouse, pivoting. So jab, cross, front kick and roundhouse. Jab, cross, front kick and roundhouse. Jab, cross, push and round. Jab, cross, push and round. Cross, push and round. Jab, cross, push and round. And switch it out. Okay, so our third combo is going to be putting all of the 8 weapons of Muay Thai together. Okay, so we'll just do it really slowly. We're going to do a lead push kick, and then we're going to do a right cross punch, a left hook, and then we're going to do a rear knee, then we're going to do an uppercut elbow and a roundhouse elbow. So let's just do that a few times slowly. So push and cross and hook and knee and elbow and push kick and cross and hook and knee and elbow. Let's do it one more time slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push kick and cross and hook and knee and elbow. Let's do it a bit quicker. So just get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push, punch, hook, knee, elbow, bounce back. And push kick, cross, hook, knee, uppercut, roundhouse, back, reset. And push, punch, hook, knee, elbow, and bounce. One more time. Push, cross, hook, knee, uppercut, roundhouse, back. Okay, so our last combination is going to be our self-defense combination, and we're going to start with a palm heel, elbow, knee, push back. Okay, so let's do that slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Palm, elbow, knee, push back. And start again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Palm heel, elbow, knee, and back. Palm heel, elbow, knee, and back. See how that just rolls? One movement rolls into the other. Snow around the head, knee them in the guts, push them back. 1, elbow, knee, back. 1, elbow, knee, push back. 2 more times, elbow, knee, and back. Give it a bit of oomph. Last one, knee, and back. Okay, just switching through. That brings us to the end of our workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and now we're going to move on to our yoga cool down. So let's just deep breath in, kick up to the sky, and a deep breath out onto the yoga.
In standing position, inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, release the arms, roll the shoulders back and down. Place hands on the hips, spread the feet wide apart. Turn the right foot out to 90 degrees. Bend the right knee directly over the ankle. Raise arms to shoulder height. Take deep breaths through the nose. Engage the abdominal muscles to support the lower back. Shoulders relaxed. The spine is vertical with weight even through both legs. Tailbone tucked under. Legs are strong. Feel grounded and supported by the floor. Gently straighten the right leg. Place hands on the hips. Turn the left foot out to 90 degrees. Right foot turned in at approximately 45 degrees. Raise arms to shoulder height. Breathe deeply. Engage the abdominal muscles to support the lower back. Shoulders relaxed. Gently straighten the left leg. Place hands on hips. Walk the feet back to standing position. Step right leg out to the side and raise arms and left leg. Exhale, reach limbs away from the torso like a star. Breathe deeply through the nose, shoulders away from ears, chest expanding. Return to standing position. Step the left leg out to the side. Inhale, draw the belly in and raise arms and right leg. Exhale, reach limbs away from the torso like a star. Return to standing position. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, release the arms. Come to a sitting position with buttocks and feet on the floor. Wrap arms around legs. Rest forehead on knees. Release the legs to the floor, straight out in front. Spine is vertical. Bend the left knee out to the side and place the sole of the foot on the inside thigh of the right leg. Fold from the hips as you walk hands along the right leg, toes pointing up. Hands rest where they are comfortable, shoulders away from ears. Take deep breaths in and out. Inhale as you walk the hands back. Exhale, gently release the right leg back to starting position. Bend the right knee out to the side and place the sole of the foot on the inside thigh of the left leg. Fold from the hips as you walk hands along left leg, toes pointing up. Shoulders away from ears. Hands rest where they are comfortable. Take deep breaths in and out. Inhale as you walk the hands back. Exhale, gently release the left leg. Lie on your back. Take a deep breath in and out. Place both feet on the floor, hip distance apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, slide arms to shoulder height, palms facing down. Gently drop the knees to the left. Turn head to the right and look along the right arm. Or close your eyes and bring your awareness internally. Breathe deeply through the nose. As you exhale, release the knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Breathe deeply. Gently bring the knees, then head back to center. Move the feet wider apart, approximately double your hip distance. Inhale, and as you exhale, gently drop the knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Aim to keep both shoulders in contact with the floor. Gently bring head, then knees back to center. As you exhale, release the knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Breathe deeply. Inhale, draw the belly in, gently bring head and knees back to center. Exhale as you bring knees to chest. Wrap arms around your legs. Return arms to the floor at shoulder height. Exhale and gently release the knees to the left. Turn head to the right. Breathe deeply. Draw the belly in, Gently bring your head and legs back to centre. Repeat on the opposite side. Inhale, draw belly in and gently bring your head and knees back to centre. Exhale, release legs down to the floor. To prepare for relaxation, slide hands down so they are closer to your legs. Palms facing up or towards the thighs. Fingers naturally curled. Eyelids gently closed. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Relaxation is an opportunity to let go of the body while it is totally supported by the floor. It is a chance for the body to heal, energize, and integrate the benefits of the yoga postures. If the mind begins to wander, bring your awareness back to your breath. Start by noticing your toes, soles of the feet, tops of the feet, heels, ankles, shins, and calves. Lower legs sinking into the floor. Bring your awareness to your kneecaps, backs of the knees, tops of the thighs, backs of the thighs, upper legs releasing into the floor, whole of the legs soft and heavy, hips releasing into the floor, lower back letting go, abdomen releasing. Bring your awareness to the middle of your back, your upper back, the natural curvature of the spine. Notice the natural rise and fall of the chest as you breathe. Shoulders relaxing into the floor. Upper arms, elbows and forearms releasing into the floor. Wrists, palms, backs of the hands and fingertips relaxing. Neck softening. Release any tension in the throat. Back of the head and top of the head releasing into the floor. Forehead is relaxed. Eyebrows, eyeballs, nose, cheeks, lips and chin are soft and relaxed. Whole of the head releasing into the floor. Whole body is soft, warm and heavy, sinking into the floor. Let go of the whole body. Bring your awareness back to your body. Gently roll over to your right side. Take a deep breath in and out. Using your hands for support, come up to a sitting position with legs crossed. Rest hands on your lap or bring them to prayer position. Close your eyes and bow your head. Namaste.